Greetings to everyone world over, all our brothers and sisters across the globe, wherever you are. We extend you a very warm welcome. That's on 3rd of May 2024. We are moving in our journey, that is India Tourism 2047. And every day we try and get new legends, experts in the specific fields, and the people those have dedicated their entire life to this particular industry. And that's why we started this journey with Dr. Subhash Goyal, who has given about 50 years of his life exclusively to travel and tourism. We have also been discussing during this particular series regarding Amitabh Kanji, again exemplary, a legend of tourism. When you think about, God's own country, Kerala, when you think about incredible India, Ministry of Tourism, Government of India campaign, when you think about the Sherpa of the G20, and when you think about how the future of Indian tourism should be, how it can generate employment, how it can be economic multiplier, how it can come to frontal force, how it can fulfill Prime Minister's dream. It is basically tourism, tourism, and tourism. Today, unfortunately, the guest who was expected, he has some unexpected travel and he is not in a position to join. So we'll take on the session some other day with him. But let me move on. They say the show must go on. Raj Kapoor taught all of us one thing. Whether somebody is there or not, the show must go on. And that's what the life is. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's move together. We were to discuss mice industry. We will discuss mice industry. And we'll take on a couple of slides so that we can set the context. When we talk about mice, it is later which has come. But initially, if you recall, we used to always say event planning, event marketing, event management. How the basically event to be conceived, how the event should be planned, how the event should be marketed, and thereafter, event management. And after event management, we had gone to the stage, basically event evaluation as well, where you carry out the cost benefit analysis that whatever we have done, whether it is meaningful, whether it's in the right direction or not, all that part has to be taken into consideration. Today is a very important day. One of my colleague, he has got happy birthday. So BK, we extend you a warm greetings and wishing you a happy, wonderful birthday. You have come 2 days after the Labor Day and you must have brought a lot of labor pains. Okay. So with these words, let me just move ahead and we extend a warm welcome to everybody. So I was talking about event planning, event marketing, event management. That's what we kept on talking in the past. Now, over here, the coining of the new word, which has been given to everybody, but it is again your trade fair, your exhibition, your conferences, your conventions. When I had gone to ICA, the International Conferences Convention Association in Hague, that's in Netherlands, I attended a couple of training programs, basic programs, while being, on deputation with the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India. I realized what is the potential of this particular segment. Now, the new coining of the word when we talk about MICE, that means M stands for meetings, I stands for incentives, C stands for conventions, and of course, E stands for your exhibition or events, whatever you want to call it. Specifically, when we talk about MICE tourism, this is one area. People, those are in public relation, those are in marketing, those are in sales, those are in packaging, assembling, those are PR people, those are people to people, because when we talk about the MICE industry, it's your skills which plays a very important role, and thereafter comes the packaging. First of all, you've got to bring the event to your organization, to your country, to your city, to your state, whatever we want to talk about that. Now, what could be the power of the MICE strategy? Now, this is something very important when you talk about, when we are talking about meetings, incentives, exhibition, conferences, and all that, there is a proper contribution of this particular segment of industry to the economy. and for which you have to plan the strategy. Now, what could be the MICE travel? Now, this is an exhibition, conferences, meetings, and travel part incentives which has been given. Now, there's a proper coining of it where they call what exactly is the MICE travel. How do you define? Let's take one by one. We'll spend about a minute on this so that we all are on the common frequency. M, when we talk about meeting travel, that means any number of people coming together at one place or for a particular activity or at a particular place, which can be one time event or it may recur regularly. That depends on your meetings. And that, of course, that's why you say that at a particular time, number of people, particular segments, they meet for a particular meeting, they discuss couple of issues, areas. Second come incentive travel. Now, let's take an example. There is an employee and there is an employer. Now, employer is very happy because the employee is contributing something wonderful to organization. And you're always proud of those employees. Those are hardworking, those are laborious, those are smart, those are talkative, those have got good PR skills. They can meet people, they can greet people, they can treat people, they can go out, they can interact with others. This is a particular skill. If you are in this mice travel or mice industry, you got to have the skill. That's called people skill, interacting with people. So incentive travel is given to the employees by the employer as a reward for a good job. Let's take an example that BK is doing some good job and I give him some incentive and I tell that BK, you have done this wonderful and here is a reward for you. And he feels very happy. Wow, my company has recognized my talent and they appreciate my hard work. So it's a non-business vocation with the aim of continued motivation for performance. Today is his birthday. He can choose a country where he would like to travel to. Let's come to C. That is your conference travel. Now, this particular conference has got a specific objective. There is an exchange of information. And over here, you organize itineraries and meetings and event for the people for the same profession. Let's take doctors are meeting at a particular place to deliberate heart plantation, or for that matter, some other business community is meeting to discuss. Sales representatives are there, marketing experts are there, PR experts are there, adventure tourism people are getting together. Now the IATO has announced, IATO stands for Indian Association of Tour Operators. They have announced their annual convention, which is coming up in Bhopal. It was just announced by Mr. Rajiv Mehra, their president. At the same time, Mr. Reddy, the president of FHRAI, few days back, when I heard him, he gave input that they are going to have their annual convention, I think, coming up in Goa. So, a particular conference, a particular convention, which takes place at a particular place, that is specific objective, and it is exchange of information, deliberation, and it is organized itinerary, and where the people are meeting, at a particular event, and they are generally from the same profession, like all travel agents together on TIES conference, all tour operators at IATO conference, all hoteliers and restaurant people together at FHRI convention. So that is your conference travel. Let's come to the fourth one, E, exhibition travel. You have got a particular product, your company has got a particular product, or you have got some services. Whenever you are having a display of those product and services, let it be a trade fair, let it be an exhibition, but the primary focus of the event is to display that particular product or a service, what you want to basically offer, you want to sell, you want more and more customers, you want potential customers to be converted into actual customers, all that is exhibition. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is your MICE, meeting travel, incentive travel, conferences travel, and exhibition travel. I hope we all are together. We extend a warm welcome to Vidhi Jaiswal ma'am also. She has also joined us. Now, let's go to some international events. When we talk about international events, every year we all know that in the month of November in UK, United Kingdom, London, at the Earl's Court, you have got World Travel Mart. Imagine when you showcase your country or your state, maybe as a product, maybe as a service, maybe India is having a particular pavilion. In that pavilion, you have got all the states and union territories participating. And for your information, the next World Travel Mart is going to take place from 5th to 7th of November 2024 in London. So, people, those are interested to be a part of it, right from now onward, you can read more, you can study more, you can come to know more. This is an international event where different countries, they are bringing their stakeholders and their states, their provinces, their union territories, whatever you want to call. Or maybe a country is projecting itself as one entity, and all of us, they are together at a common platform. So, World Travel Mart is one of the prestigious events. Similar way, you have got ITB Berlin. It's also an annual event. And this year, if you see, it was 5th to 7th of March 2024. It was in Berlin, that's in Germany, where people enjoyed. Now comes the question, Major Dr. Gulshan Sharma, why are we talking all this? Right, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. We are talking about India Tourism 2047. That means we are just moving ahead in the time zone 23 years ahead. Today is 2024. If we look at MICE, that means your meetings, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions. As far as India is concerned, are we holding back ourselves? Are we not doing justice with this particular segment of tourism? I think we got to go more aggressive. The Pragati Maidan is also ready. Dwarka is also ready. Noida further, where when the renovation was going on at Pragati Maidan, we had been organizing lots of events basically in your greater Noida. If all that, when you take into consideration, it's very important we all have to understand that this particular industry has got tremendous potential. Let me just share over here with you. Let's take an example, few examples we can take. Let's take Singapore. Now, when you look at Singapore, ladies and gentlemen, small country, just imagine when it was the part of Malaysia and how it got separated from there, how this country has built itself, what exactly is the total infrastructure. You talk about anything of Singapore, and can you imagine? Because I've been going to Suntec City, and you range it from 100 people to 1 lakh people together. How do you accommodate them at one particular place, in the different zones, at the different places, in the different segments, and taking care of everybody together at a common place? Singapore is a case study to be studied if you are interested about MICE tourism. Let's talk about Dubai. Dubai, what it has got to offer. Recent past, if you know, India also participated in a very big way. We spent huge amount over there. And when you take into consideration like Singapore, Dubai is also promoting itself in a very big way. Then comes Germany. I just talked about ITB Berlin. And besides that, because there's a place called Jalandhar near, Chandigarh, you go about 150 kilometers. There's a place called Jalandhar, hand tool industry. Can you imagine there is a Hanover festival? And in Germany, I attended with my cousin brother twice that event, and I realized the potential. Oh my God, they've got permanent features, they've got permanent fixtures, furnitures, and I'm going to say masking what all they have done over there because they know that this event is an annual, regular event which will take place over there. So that is also another one in Scandinavian countries like Finland. You always talk about education and all. I take Denmark. That's another country. You must see over there how basically they organize the events the best possible way. Then moving further, Australia. When you look at Australia, can you imagine what all events takes place? Education related, skills related, competencies related, trade fair related, what all Australia is doing. Like that, there are many other countries and people those are interested to make their career as far as this industry is concerned, let me share with all of you. This industry has got a tremendous potential. If you are a people person, if you have got good communication skills or management skills or marketing skills or PR skills, whatsoever you have got, or maybe you're a silent worker, but you can have a beautiful aura being created, infrastructure building, temporarily you have to build up a mega infrastructure. It's like when a film shooting takes place, you have a set being designed to take on a particular shot or particular song or particular sequence, whatever is there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the meetings, the incentives, the conferences, the exhibition, the conventions, these have got so much of potential. The other day, when I heard at the HAI event where Amitabh Kanji made a mention that, look, India has got tremendous potential. We should not be holding back ourselves anymore. Students, when you are taking vocationals, now you take vocational, of course, you take tourism, you take hospitality and all. But from our chamber, we always, give the voice that why tourism should not be integral part of our education ecosystem, because it comprises everything. All segments of the economy are being taken care of by tourism industry. So whatever skills you have got, whether in planning or in marketing or in management, or you are a people person, you're good in sales, you're good in marketing, you're good in management, you're good in anything. This is one industry you can do wonders on this. Our chamber had been organizing, we have been the part of way back 1994, 95. We started Punjabi Parvasi Divas. Thereafter, it became, 2003, the Honorable, then the Prime Minister of India, Vajpayee ji, gave Pravasi Bharti Divas. Now we take care of North India Pravasi Divas. All the states and union territories of North India, we extend you a warm welcome. 13th and 14th of January 2025, you should be the part of this mega event. 27th September, World Tourism Day being celebrated world over. Why not? You should join. There could be a 1 week festival where we can take film festival, cinematic tourism festival, film induced tourism festival. North India has got a tremendous potential. Similar way, I would request our youth, our students, and our grown up children, those are in northeast part of India. All the 8 states have got a beautiful potential. Any state you go to northeast part of India, I would encourage and I would request all the northeast students come forward, organize regular events. You can enhance your skills so much. You can be self-employed, you can be entrepreneur, you can be a startup, and I look forward to more and more people. If you have got any apps related to events, mice industry, if you have got any artificial intelligence related to, Saurabh is doing a lot of work on that. I'm always proud of him. But what I would request you is each one of us, let's keep pace with the time. We cannot go traditional way. We got to go with the flow. We got to go with the technology. We got to adopt the technology. Chat GPT has come. Artificial intelligence has come. Technology is seeping in very well. MICE tourism has got a tremendous potential, and India awaits. Young boys and girls, try and take up MICE tourism and MICE events. When I talk about this as an industry, as your career, wonders can be done. And I can assure you, within 1 month, anybody who says, I'm interested to be part of it, our chamber soon would be bringing a special packaging for you, special program for you, special training for you, special training workshops for you, where within 4 weeks, you can take on any kind of responsibility with regard to MICE industry. Look forward meeting you after 1 week. From today, we will be taking 1 week break because of we are packaging lots of things in a systematic way, and we will reappear once again with you. Of course, Sunday morning we will have 9:30 session, which we have got a regular program for you all the way from the Woodbury University, Burbank, 9:30 to 10:30. But as far as evening programs are concerned, we will start from after 1 week break, we would announce for you, we would let you know because we want to do little more homework. We want to get good speakers for you, legends of the industry, because we have to filter out lots of people are in the pipeline. We got to see because 108 Zoom sessions when we are talking about, we want to touch all the segments, the policy part, the planning part, the marketing part, the strategy part, tourism products, tourism services, hospitality, restaurants, MICE tourism today. With these words, look forward seeing you on Sunday morning at 9:30. Namaskar, Jai Hind,